Example 3C. We're talking about the speeds of vehicles in miles per hour, and we're comparing between Interstate A and Interstate B. Now, first of all, this is quantitative data, meaning we're talking about numbers. So if we're talking about numbers, we're not going to use a bar graph. We're not doing this over time. We're not going to use a line graph, but specifically, I'm going to use a double box plot so I can compare how spread apart Interstate A is from Interstate B is and kind of get an idea of the different quartiles and what's going on. Now, if I'm using a box plot, I'm going to have to find the min, the Q1, the Q2, the Q3, and the maximum for both of these data sets. At this point in time, I'm going to need you to pause the video and work this out because it's going to take you a bit of time. When you're done, come back, check your answers. Now, if I'm going to do this, Interstate A, you have to put all these numbers in order from least to greatest. Once they're in order from least to greatest, the minimum is 59, the maximum is 82. Then you have to find the median. So you start kind of underlining till you find the middle. There's two numbers in the middle, they're both 68. That's your Q2. Then you take your lower half of the data, find the middle again, and you take your upper half of the data, find the middle again, and you get your 5-number summary. You're then going to repeat that process. Minimum for Interstate B, maximum, median is 72.5, and then 69.5, and 79. Then we have to put this on a number line. Now, on your number line, we're going to have arrows. Oh, that was not right. And it looks like our minimum value here is 59. Our maximum here is 84. So I'm going to start at 55. And I'm going to count by 5. So 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And then I'm barely going to squeeze in 85. And then between each one of those goes 4 evenly spaced tick marks. So 55, 60, 61, 62. So I'm sorry, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So then 4 evenly spaced. Which makes our number line even more pretty. And then just so I know which ones were my actual markers, I can either make them larger or I'm going to make them a different color. Okay, here we go. So, Interstate A, minimum of 59, then 66, then 68, 75, and 82. Vertical lines for the 3 in the middle. We make our box, and then we draw our whiskers. Keep in mind when you're doing a double box plot, you have to label what's going on here. So I'm going to label that IA for Interstate A. Then we're going to do Interstate B. So 65, 69.5, 72.5, 79, and 84. 3 in the middle, make your box, and then draw your whiskers. And don't forget Interstate B. And then last but not least, these numbers are representing speeds in miles per hour. And then at this point, your box plot is done, and then you could use that to compare the distributions however you see fit.